Hi there, again Mr. Peterson. I'm here to talk about blades again and the perspective from Penchaxilat, or even fencing or Italian fencing or Filipino martial arts or even personal defense. Okay, the first aspect in blading techniques, you have to be able in the first instance to reach your blade very fast and quick. That's very important because you have to assume that it's an emergency case. Someone forced you to use a lethal force or even a advising force like cutting the opponent's hands or tip of the head, something like that, just warning or cheat, as we used to do in Italian fencing. Probably you're nervous, probably you was push it for the opponent and offended and very nervous, or even has been hit or someone's grabbing, or maybe you're on the ground. So what's first thing is very important is reach the blade. So what is very important is fixed blade is very trustable. Okay, this one is a quite small one but good size for someone who knows how to use. Okay, can be used like this inside the pants. I like folding knives, but they are not very much trustable. Okay, so this is my one. This is a San Remo. Yeah, this is it's not spring loaded, it's not automatic. I just push here and through my energy goes out like that. Okay, but I have a line lock. You have a lock-in for the line lock, though doesn't back whatever you hit very hard or you push, and in case you lose for some movement. So this, after I open, I can on this, so it's impossible to fold it. It's very trustable. I like a lot this, but again, this just work if you have time, and sometimes we do not have time. That's the problem. Okay, so fixed blade is more trustable. You can have also, in case you don't want to be sweetened by no one, because sure, stab someone is a very serious situation and just have to be used in emergency, very emergency case. I'm not incentivating no one to use a blade, please. Okay, I like the pocket stick or tulo lima, we call in Penchaxilat passat. So we can use a modern version like a static pen, but it's very nice. There's a window broker here in case you have a crash, car accident. It's useful. If the door will not open, you can open and press the window. But sure, the difference of this is that you can harm, and it's very painful. A cutting blade can be deadly, but sometimes the open knot will feel when with adrenaline. Okay, this you can scariate the tissue, and you can also control the amount of power you are using. That's nice, because sometimes you don't want to kill someone, just advising. So you can hit the hand or even the face, the cheek, the ribs. It's very nice, but again, has to be very easy to drag out in any position you are with both hands perfectly. And balisong, well, it's a very nice knife. It was created actually originally to bigger, so become like this size. Doesn't need shelf. That's interesting. Okay, but in emergency situation, I don't think it's very trustable. Okay, even so, we have to train a lot. First problem, how are you gonna reach it? I have to put my hand in the pocket, pulls out, turn, unlock it, and turn like that. So this kind of movement can look very nice. Okay, the guys, used to play a lot with this, but again, that's not for combat. Actual combat of this knife, if in case, for example, I can use here. I can use here. This whole idea, okay? I could drag out, and look, the lock will be released. Doing a treat with the locking. Drag out and open should be done in one movement. Or if you have another way to put in a pocket, again, drag out. I like the pacal position, so we have to train with both hands. This open and close, and turning. So closing, many kinds of open, using the pens to unlock it, using another hand, and turn. And again, both position. I feel safely with this position. For me, is more trustable, because when I open like this, sometimes just two fingers is holding. So again, someone's grabbing you or whatever. Sure, you can use this close like this, or pocket stick. What is very nice of this knife, you can really control the amount of violence, and in case something go out of control, you can use for the killing model. Okay, so we have the ballet song. It's nice, but see, sometimes open can be danger. You can be clumsily, do it some harming, some nervous, some even can drop the knife. I like this because more safely, the way I hold, I think is more better. But you have to train very much. So, conclusion of this video is that fixed blade is more trustable. Okay? Follow for more info about knife fighting and pinch axillat and surviving techniques of doing weapons.